Hello and welcome back to my channel, Cozy Gamer Jessa. And if you're new here, I'm Jessa and this is my island called Juniper, and it is a fairy core island, and our goal is to get all cat villagers. Currently we don't have all cat villagers, so don't mind that. So my island Juniper is a fairly new island, and we only done one build, and that was around resident services, and we're in the process of getting more items, more flowers, more bushes, the right villagers that we want. So it's still a big work in progress right now. So today we're just gonna be hanging out and doing my daily chores. Also, there's shooting stars tonight, so we are gonna go stargazing. So I have been talking to my villagers quite often, mostly the ones that are like Sterling and the hippo guy. I've been talking to them a lot because I'm trying to gain their friendship so I can give them gifts. And I read online, if you're more friendly to them, they're more likely to leave. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna stop by April Sisters, where I make a point to say hi to my girl Sable, because eventually you'll unlock patterns from her once you gain like friendship and talk to her every day. And I'm gonna check the inventory to see if they have any cool and cute clothes. So some of the items that I'm looking for are items that go well with the winter core theme, but also things that would work with fairy core. So like girly items, pink items, but also I do need pants. So because I don't have a lot of bottoms, I do have some dresses, but like it's cold and I would like to like get pants and stuff like that. So they didn't have the best selection today, but that's okay. I am gonna run to resident services, check the lost and found always, because sometimes there's some goodies in there like materials, sloppy items, things like that. And I'm gonna order off of the Nook Stop, and I'm just gonna order like some random things that I'm gonna be using later on in builds. I'm not like preparing for a certain build right now. I'm like just trying to stock up on as many items as I can, really. Also, if you didn't know, if you ordered enough times on the Nook Stop, you can eventually unlock the app on your Nook phone, so you don't even have to go to resident services to order items, which is pretty cool. And hopefully soon I'll unlock that, because I've been trying to do this like every day, try to order all kinds of items. So of course our next stop is Nook's Cranny, and I'm just gonna see what they have. It doesn't look like the big like ticket items are that appealing and don't really go with my theme, but I am gonna look at the wallpaper and like wrapping paper that they have. So like everything else, I have been like buying excess wallpaper and flooring just so I have options when I do my house. I am probably gonna design one room of my house today because I have a lot of living room items and I've been itching to decorate my house. So later on in the video we are gonna do that. Another thing I've been trying to do is water my flowers. I'm really bad at remembering to water my flowers, or I'm just like lazy, I guess, and don't want to get my watering can. So I'm trying to water all these flowers so I can have like a lot of them for my next builds, because my island is going to be covered in pretty flowers. So one more quick stop before we go to Captain's Islands, and we're going to go stop by Felicia's house. I don't know if that's how you say it, but she's working on a DIY, and I am lacking in that department because I just started this island, so I need all the DIYs that I can get. Also, the more I look at her, I don't really think I want to keep her on the island long run, because she's not on the dreamy list. I mean, she's a cat, so we'll keep her for the time being, but I would prefer to have someone like Pearl or Kiki, just because they're cute. Well, I mean cuter, and I love them. Okay, now we're off to one of Captain's Islands, and I'm hoping for a Moss Island. I know those are kind of rare, but you know, I'm crossing my fingers. I've only gone to a handful of his islands so far, and I really need to start doing it more often because I really need a lot of moss and like moss DIYs potentially. I'm not sure if those are only found on his islands. I thought maybe you could also get them on the Happy Home Paradise Islands, but I'm not super sure. So as you can see, we didn't get super lucky this time around, but we do have these pink bushes that I have been using on my island so far. So I'm just gonna dig up a couple of those and we'll just head back home. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna make sure to find my gyroid on this island because I've also been collecting those because those are gonna be a big part of my island because they're so cute and they make music and they just fit right in. Also, there's a bunch of different colorings for them, and some of them are really cute and like pink and pastel-y. Alright, so we're back at my house and I have already pre-selected the wallpaper and flooring that I really wanted to use for this room. And let me know your opinion about it. I think it is really cute. I'm not exactly sure if those two actually go together, but I don't know, they just felt right. And I'm just gonna pick out all the items that I think I will use or that I really want to use, which pretty much consists of white and pink and pastel furniture that I've been collecting over the last couple weeks. And I'm also gonna add some food items and some candles and a bunch of little things just to fill up the room. So this is kind of how I do it every time I design a room. I lay out all the items that I want to use or need to use to make the room like a living room or make it a kitchen, and then I just pile it up in the middle of the room and then I just organize it the way I want to and just move around the furniture till I think it looks right. I know it's kind of chaotic to watch because it's just a pile of furniture in the middle of the room, but that's just how I work best. So sorry if it's not super satisfying to watch, but I try my best, and I think the end result of this room is super cute and not exactly fairycore. I think it's more pastel kidcore, which I also love, and I think they go hand in hand together. And my island will be sort of like that too, pastel kidcore. A lot of people did vote for that, so I'm gonna make a point to add some of those type of builds in this island. Okay, so my living room is pretty much complete. I don't think I have much else to add, or I don't think it's lacking anything really. I added plenty of wall decorations, lights. I think it came out really cute and I love it. I'm not sure if my whole house will be this type of style, but I am gonna try my best to make it kind of matching. But it's kind of hard because there's not a whole lot of cute bathroom items. I guess there's white items that could go really well, and then you just add pink items to make it extra cute, but that's gonna be for another time. And like I mentioned before, we are gonna go stargazing tonight, so I am gonna time travel a couple hours so it's dark out and we're gonna make some wishes. I really love the shooting stars and stargazing part of this game because I think it is so cute, and I love stars and the moon and outer space in real life, so it's just so cute to be able to experience that in the game. And we got really lucky this time, and we had so many shooting stars in such a small amount of time. I made a bunch of wishes pretty much instantly. The only thing I have to do now is look for Celeste, and I'm gonna run around my whole island pretty much looking for her because I know sometimes she's on cliffs and hiding. So I'm gonna thoroughly look through my island to find her because she gives out a star DIY, and I'm trying to collect those because those are super cute and fairycore. So I looked around a little bit and I'm at the other side of my island, and I'm gonna make a couple wishes here and get back to it, search and hunt for Celeste because I really want the DIY because I only have a couple and I would like to have all of them. That'd be pretty awesome. So I do end up backtracking and looking in the back of my island again on the left side also because I was there's no way I missed her. I have to keep looking because she has to be on my island, because I thought if you have shooting stars, Celeste is automatically gonna be on your island. And after I don't know, 10 minutes of looking and just trying to find her, I ended up pausing the game and Googling it, And I guess you can have shooting stars and not have Celeste, which is so dumb because I spent so much time looking for her and I really wanted the DIY. So I wasted all that time looking, and I'm just gonna time travel to the next day so I can pick up my star fragments. And if you didn't know, they just like wash up on the beach and you just collect all of them. I also collected the shells while I was at it because to make more room for the star fragments. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but that's what I did anyway. And they're just gonna keep washing up all day long, and I'm probably just gonna do a couple rounds of collecting them because like I'm not gonna do this all day. Well, so I'm gonna be wrapping up the video here, and I would just like to thank everyone who supported my channel so far. You guys are like super nice and kind, and like I was not expecting that many people to follow me. I know it might seem little to some, but just having over 300 is pretty amazing because that means I have 300 friends. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you stay tuned for the next video. And alright, I'll see you next time. Bye!